this is Noreen from Joy of Cards, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay! Anyway, I am trying to rush some cards out. I've got a big project at my real job, and I have to get things out. So we're going to do some easy-ish cards. So this one is Circle Sayings, and it's actually, I really like it. I could probably have done a lot more different designs, and I just kind of came up with this one. I thought it was kind of cute. I really loved this center piece here, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and color that, and then the inside is really cute. Now, I not only used the bundle, which comes with the 2 3/8 circle, but I also got the 2-inch circle. This is the online exclusive that came out in March. Supposedly these are good for a year, so maybe they go on back order, maybe they come back, I don't know. But here's the part number, is 133782. So I used both here, as you can tell. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start on the inside now. We've got a base of Pacific Point, and this is 5.5 by 4 1/4, like always. And then we've got Lemon Lolly, 4 by 5 1/4, and then we've got Pacific Point, 3.75 by 5, and then the white here, it is 3.5 by 4.75. Now, all the dimensions, everything I use in the video, even the non-Stampin' Up! Thing is all in the description of my video with all kinds of links, so we're all set to go here. Now, I went ahead and I stamped the cupcake, because this is a birthday card, because that's, most people, that's what they use. So, and then I'm going to do the coloring in Light Orchid Oasis and Light Flirty Flamingo. So I'm going to color this, and I'll be right back. And here's the inside. Now let's get to the front. So on the front here, I've got Lemon Lolly, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I cut a piece of basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. Now, the first thing we're going to do is blend our background. So I'm going to take Balmy Blue and blending brush. And this is how you successfully blend, is you tap on the pad, tap on a piece of scratch paper, and circle in. And you'll get it nice and even. If you were to do this and go right on your paper, you're going to get a circle. So you don't want to do that. So we're just going to tap off and circle in like this, so it's nice and light, and it covers real evenly. So I'm just going to do the whole sheet here. Now I'm going to grab another blending brush, and this is Azure Afternoon. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. So there are so many colors. It's like, I'm still like licking my wounds from buying all the colors. So I am just going to blend it in like so. Now I'm going to take that blended piece, and I'm going to grab this stamp here and some StazOn, and I'm going to stamp it in the 4 corners. Make sure you get a lot of ink. It's that photopolymer stamp, and it can be finicky at times, so be careful. Make sure it's nice and stamped up. Now, I'm not using a stamping pad because with my glass I don't need to, so that's why I'm not using a stamping pad. But if you don't have a nice surface like I do, then you need the stamping pad for sure with these photopolymer stamps. So I am just about done stamping all the shells. Now I'm just going to take a bunch of blending pens and go ahead and color these in. I'm using Light Flirty Flamingo, Light Bermuda Bay, Light Orchid Oasis, Dark Flirty Flamingo, Dark Parakeet Party, Light Poppy Parade, and Dark Mango Melody. And I would really suggest when you're coloring these, is because you have to take off the cap so many times, color all of one color first. So I'll go and do this one and then continue on with the other 3, and then I can put it down. So it makes it a little faster. And that's what that all looks like colored in. Now I'm going to do something really crazy. I'm going to do the happy birthday first, because this is all dimensional, and there is a nice little happy birthday there. And since I happen to know where it's supposed to be at, I'm going to go ahead and put it on right here in the middle like so. There we are. Now I'm going to take a piece of Lemon Lolly paper, and I'm going to use the circle punch that came with the bundle. This is the 2 3/8, and go ahead and cut out a circle. Now grab this stamp here, and I am using StazOn again just because it's nice and dark, And I'm going to make sure that that's inked really good because it's that photopolymer stamp. And I'm going to put it right here. And make sure when you stamp this that you stamp it close to the edge so you can cut out your circle. So just like that. Now I'm doing the Sending You A in Pacific Point, and go ahead and stamp it really, really good because I want this to be as solid as possible. And solid stamps and photopolymers aren't the best, so make sure what you can see through it, that it's all covered, and just stamp it right here, just like that, and that turned out good. Now I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this out. I could put it on my brother's Scan and Cut and cut it out real fast, but I'm being lazy and I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut it. So I fussy cut this out. Now it's white paper, so of course it's going to have a white core. So I'm taking my Pacific Point Stampin' Write marker and I'm going to edge it. Just make sure you just don't, go whoo, because you always are in danger of doing that. But go ahead and very slowly get that white off. Now for the coloring, which is probably the part you've been waiting for. Now, what I did is I used Stampin' Blends because I thought that watercoloring was just too dull. This is what I used with the watercoloring in the same color. So this is way better than this. So we're going to start with Light Lemon Lolly, and we're going to be careful, and we're going to do just the sun. Try not to hit that black at all. Even though it stays on, it still will run. So I'm going to go ahead and color in the sun. Now, before I do the rest, I want to show you, I'm going to cut this out first. And there's a reason. Now, it doesn't matter with the sun, but for the sky, it does. And the reason why is because I need to know how far to take the color with the blends. So I'm going to punch out the piece with the 2-inch punch. And now I know exactly how far out to take that sky, because if I colored it and then I punched it, I'm probably not going to reach the edge. So you do want to go ahead and do this. Now, the first color I'm going to use is Light Balmy Blue, and we're just doing the sky. So I'm taking the little pointy end and being really careful and not getting into that yellow and do the sky. So there's the sky. So I took it all the way to the edge. Now I'm going to take the dark balmy blue and the pointy end, and I'm just going to trace over all those little lines because it gives it a little dimension. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Now for that ocean. So I'm going to color everything except for the white where the foam of the ocean is. And I'm going to start with my light boho blue. And I'm going to do every other line here or every, just kind of space them out. Because I'm going to use 3 colors, I think. The light boho, the dark boho, and the light azure. So I'm just kind of altering the colors a little bit here. And hopefully that'll give this real cool effect. Now I'm going to use the darkest color around the sky there. So, and try not to hit the foam of the ocean. Now I'm going to do dark. And I'm going to go right under that other one here. Now with that light azure afternoon, please tell me I'm saying that wrong. I've got to be saying that wrong. And I'm going to fill in the lines here. Now make sure, and I'll go back on it, that there's no white peeking through. Is covered. I'm also going to go back on the light boho here and catch any kind of white that I see. I'm using the lightest one because I can pretty much put it anywhere. It's not going to mess with anything. Just make sure all of it is gone. Now I'm going to take that edge because I hate the white edges. I do this on a lot of my stuff as I put that edge. So I did use the darker color probably. Yeah, I probably should have used the lighter one. And I'm going to use the light balmy blue on the painty end. And I'm going to go around the top here on the sky. Be real careful so you don't go whoopsie crossed. And that's what it looks like. And it's way better than that. So there you go. Now I'm going to take Sending You A, and I'm going to put foam adhesive strips on the back. So I just cut up some little strips and put it on there. It's better than a dimensional because it's skinnier. And then I snailed our yellow circle, and then I put a whole bunch of dimensionals on the back here of the ocean, and I'm putting it down. If you notice, I have them upside down on my silicone craft sheet because they don't stick. They're awesome. This is a great place to put them when you're in between. Now take our background from before and snail that onto the front. And take the piece that we've already snailed and put it in the middle like so. And that's Sending You A with the foam adhesive strips. And put that right here. And that's the card. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you at my next video. Bye.